What's going on, Shoe Crew? We're here with another installment of my tier listing, coming in with mid lane this time. And yeah, guys, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. We have a lot of mages we have to cover, and we'll see exactly how this works out. Some of these are going to be a little iffy for some of you guys, because I think some mages aren't discovered in the meta yet, and we'll see what happens. So starting out with Agni, going in alphabetical order. We're going to go ahead and throw Agni in A+. Reason being, I believe Agni is insanely strong. He's just not really used well at the moment, and then nobody knows how to build him exactly. But I believe a Soulstone Agni ult will be a powerful punch very early on. Not to mention you can 3-proc his ult really hard. He has a stun, he has a getaway, he has pretty shitty wave clear at the beginning of the game. But if you can make it through that and you can snowball a little bit, get some support from your jungler at the beginning, I think you'll have a great time. Moving on to moving on to the next god, excuse me, is Opwash. Opwash coming in at B. I don't think Opwash is good at all. He's just not good. His kit's not that powerful. His scaling is not that good. And he's not powerful right now. And ever since they nerfed him from when he came out, he just really hasn't been the same. Anubis, we're going to put him in B. Kind of for the opposite. He's really, really powerful, but he has no mobility. You ult, you have to stand still. You Locust Swarm, you have to stand still. Your Mummify doesn't last the entire duration of your other abilities, which means they can punch you or flip over you or do whatever they need to do to get away from you, which is a problem with Anubis. And not to mention, Anubis is insanely countered by Poseidon. As soon as you go to clear wave, throws a whirlpool under your feet, he has Gem of ISO, you're pretty much dead. So moving on from there, we're going to go to Aphrodite. I don't consider Aphrodite a mid laner, but if I had to place her anywhere, she would be B. It's just not a healing meta. There's too much anti-healing at the moment. Brawler's Beat Stick, Curse, all that sorts of jazz. It doesn't work. And she's just not that good. Especially not mid lane. She's terrible mid lane. Going down the list to find the next mage. Chang'e going in B for the same reason as Aphrodite. Not a healing meta, guys. Sorry. She's just not that good. Kronos. We're going to put him in B+. Actually, no, we'll put Kronos in A. Kronos is really strong. He can snowball insanely well. He just has shit early game wave clear. His early game wave clear is absolute shit. And if you can get past that and start to snowball, you'll have a very, very great game and pretty much have a secondary carry that can just absolutely shred everyone. As long as you build him right, of course. But going down the list, I don't count Frey as a mid laner. Sorry, not going to do it. Hades, I'm going to put Hades at B+. I feel like he could be good. Nobody just really knows how to use him in mid yet. He has pretty decent wave clear, self-heal. Ult can change fights. But other than that, excuse me one second, let me get a drink. Sorry, allergies make my throat really, really dry. I don't know why. But Hades, I don't really see him being super clutch in mid lane. His ultimate can change a fight and is super effective, but I really don't see him being the crucial mid laner that you'll need. So I wouldn't recommend him. Habwa, C, not good. He's insane burst damage, but his only getaway is a straight line. And she will gladly take advantage of your straight line. He will gladly take advantage of your straight line. He will gladly take advantage of your straight line. Get my drift here? He's not good. He's really not. Moving on, Hell, same thing. Not a healing meta. Not going to be good. Going down the line, Isis. Isis is an S for me. Wave clear, insanely good. Spirit Ball, insanely good. Ultimate can secure objectives. Her pure raw damage on her abilities is really, really good as long as you can land them. A Spirit Ball can stun a whole team. Wing Gust can peel like no other. And she's just insanely strong right now. Janus, we're going to put Janus in A+. He's really good. Nothing too spectacular, but he's really, really strong. Really good safe pick. Helps you rotate really hard. Wave clear is really good. Portaling really good. That's pretty much it. Slow and movement speed buff. Not much I can say that Janus doesn't just defend on his own. I'm going to Nox. Nox, we're going to go B+. I just don't see her being that good. Too high of a skill curve. If you don't land her combo, she's useless. Her ultimate is subpar, and her dash does a lot of damage, but you're not going to dash into anybody. Not mostly. Nuwa, going in S. I really, really like Nuwa in this meta. She's really, really strong. Soulstone's really good. Her passive proc to a soldier explosion is too strong. Her ultimate's a UAV to let you know if you don't have ward coverage, or can be a good closer. I don't really have to defend Nuwa. She does it all on her own, guys. Her kit is insanely strong. Moving on, we have Poseidon. Gonna put him at A+. Really good wave clear. Krakens can completely decimate a team fight. Taking them all down to half health or even killing them can literally turn the tide for an entire game. He's very, very strong. Good poke and Crashing Tide. And not to mention his passive with his triple prong attack can really help him get away and out of some sticky situations. And also can help him close a kill or two with his basics. Really, really good. Raw. We're going to put Raw B+. Not a healing meta, which is why he's lower. He would be higher, but it's not a healing meta. But his raw damage takes him above Chang'e and Aphrodite. Raijin is S+. Raijin is insanely good. Best mid laner in the game right now. If you can't play Raijin, you shouldn't be playing mid. Plain and simple. Like, if you cannot main a Raijin, you don't belong in mid. Because if you can get a Raijin first pick in a draft bans, you're pretty much going to win the game, or at least win your lane. And he's so good. He can just bully people all day. His ultimate can change a team fight. He has Raiju into his damage, what can bounce him around and just finish people off, and it's insanely good. After that, we have Scylla. Scylla is S+ as well for me. She's a close second contender for best mid laner right now. Her crush is really, really good. Her wave clear is hurt a lot due to Power Pot being level 10 now. But if you can last out that first 4 minutes and get her crush up to where it one-shots wave, and then start doing your ultimate and stuff like that, or if Raijin gets banned and then Scylla comes in, she's very, very strong. Her ultimate is still probably one of the best ultimates in the game, damage-wise, and she's just insanely good. You can pick up quadra kills with her if you time it right, and she's insanely good. Soul is going to be S for me. I really like Soul mid. Soul mid's really good, mainly because I used to carry, and I feel more comfortable with the Soul than I do anybody else. Not really a biased standby point, but not to mention her wave clear is really good. Her ultimate can shift a team fight, can deter, and can also secure an objective. Just her basics hit really, really hard. She has Tower Shred just in case she gets a middle push, or she can go and push another lane if she needs to. And she's just an all-around really, really good god. We're going to keep going down the line here to Zeus, I believe. Oh, no, Vulcan. Vulcan's going to be A for me. I really like Vulcan. He's pretty good. His ultimate is lackluster for me, though. A lot of people are going to be like, what? The Vulcan ult's so good. You can snipe people. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to miss because it gives you such an early warning before it hits. I think they need to decrease the amount of time it shows you before it actually hits to make Vulcan actually good. His cannon's really good for lane peel, and his backwards backfire thing can insta-clear wave if you get to level 3. His meatball is great poke and a good knockup set up for Wheelix, but it's just he's just lacking a little bit for me, man. I can't put him any higher than A. He's still a safe pick, same along with Kronos. As long as you can get Paris that early beginning game, I think you'll be fine. Last is Zeus. Or no, we have Zhonghui after this. Zeus, I'm gonna put at A+, actually. Not due to the fact that he's good now, but due to the fact that probably next patch, not for the Xbox's next patch, but the next patch in general, released for Smite, he's gonna be getting a new kit. And it's not really a new kit, but his ultimate's going to be his 2. And his ult is going to be a cooldown reset. And now his new passive is going to be when he puts a charge on somebody. The amount of charges that he has on people will give him increased movement speed and power, which is really, really good. And I don't want to feel like having to redo my list. So I really want to put Zeus at A+. He might even be higher depending on the rest of his kit. I don't know what his 1 and his 3 do. I think his 3 is still detonation, actually. But I don't know what his 1 does fully, and I don't exactly know what his ultimate does fully. I just know it is a cooldown reset. But yeah, so he's going to be a monster once the patch comes out. But as of right now, he would be a B+ for me, just because he has no getaway really, and his shield to chain lightning is just, it's not that good for me. I'm not feeling it. Zhonghui is a C. Don't play Zhonghui. Shell of Absorption, Thorns, literally ruins Zhonghui's life. If you want to get cheeky and do a Shell of Absorption and Thorns, you can literally make Zhonghui kill himself when he ults. Shell of Absorption just counters Zhonghui so hard. Put the DOT on you, Shell, it does nothing to you. He ults you, Shell, it does nothing to you. It's just, he's just not that good anymore. Ever since they made Shell a little stronger, he's not good. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I mean, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And if we can get a lot of thumbs up on these videos, I will definitely keep these tier lists coming for you. Comment down below if you'd like to see anybody higher or anybody lower on the list. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Also comment, be like, hey Shuey, love you, man. Hey, good job, man. I'll comment. I love you too, man. Love you, Timmy. Love you. And also, subscribe. This is the first video you've seen of me, and you enjoyed my content, thought my tier list was good, thought this was good. I know it's kind of monotone through there, but like I said, my allergies are fucking with my throat a little bit, so I do apologize. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll talk to you on the next video. Peace!